Anna felt the change slowly. At first, it was small. Mark messaged less. His texts became shorter, colder. An invisible distance grew, one that no miles could measure. He was still there physically, but not fully. Anna tried not to panic. She told herself it was normal. Everyone needed space. But her heart remembered all too well what loss felt like. One evening, they sat in the car near the river. Streetlights reflected on the water, a quiet shimmer over the city. "You're distant," she said softly. Mark didn't answer immediately. "I'm here," he finally said. "Physically," she replied. "Not inside." He ran his hand through his hair. "I don't know how to explain it." "Try," she whispered. "I don't need perfect words. I need honesty." He looked ahead, afraid to meet her eyes. "The closer we get, the more I feel guilty," he said. "Like I'm doing something forbidden." Anna stayed silent. She understood the pain, different, yet familiar. "Tell me the truth," she finally said. "Are you with me because you want to be, or because it's less lonely?" Mark was silent far too long. And that pause said more than words ever could. "I don't know," he admitted. Anna felt her chest tighten. "I can't survive another I don't know," she whispered. "I've been there before. I can't go back." He reached for her hand. She pulled it away. "Anna, please." "No," she said firmly. "I'm not pushing. I'm leaving while I still can." She stepped out into the rain, letting it soak her coat and hair. The city seemed to mourn with her. Mark didn't follow. Weeks passed. Anna buried herself in work, in words, in deadlines. She didn't text. He didn't text. Yet she found herself checking her phone, hoping, fearing. Avoiding places where they might meet. Repeating to herself, "I made the right choice. I saved myself." But at night, she knew the truth, her heart disagreed. Mark struggled too. Long walks alone, sleepless nights, memories haunting him. He reread their messages, searching for her face in the crowd. One evening, he visited the cemetery. Sitting by the little grave, decorated with toys, he whispered, "I'm not betraying you. I'm just learning to live again." The wind stirred the trees. And in that moment, he realized, he had no right to punish himself forever. But was it too late then? A month later, Anna received a message. "Mark, I'm not asking you to come back. I just want to say one thing." She stared at her phone, heart racing. "Anna, say it." "Mark, I realized loss doesn't give me the right to deny life. But I don't know if you can trust me again." Tears ran down her cheeks. He made no promises. He didn't beg. He simply spoke the truth. And that made it all the harder. They agreed to meet one last time. Anna decided to face everything. The park was nearly empty, autumn leaves painting the ground copper and gold. "I'm not asking for a second chance," he said. "I just want to be honest until the end." Anna looked at him and knew this wasn't just their story, it was her choice, her courage to decide. Stay in safe solitude. Or risk everything again.
Autumn was ending. The air was crisp, the leaves turning deep gold. Anna walked to the park where she and Mark agreed to meet. Her heart raced, knowing this encounter could decide everything. Mark was already there, sitting on a bench. He looked calm, yet there was a trace of sadness in his eyes. "Hi," she said softly. "Hi," he replied. "Thank you for coming." They sat together in silence. The wind whispered through the trees, carrying the faint scent of frost. The city around them woke slowly, oblivious to the weight of this moment. "I've thought about us a lot," Mark said finally. "About what we felt, about why it was so hard." "And?" Anna asked, her voice trembling slightly. "I realized the past can't control our future," he said. "I let fear rule me too long. I was afraid to be happy because I thought it would betray those I lost. But that's wrong. My daughter would want me to live fully." Anna felt her chest tighten and then lighten at the same time. She knew his words were true. "I was afraid too," she admitted. "Afraid of losing myself again. Afraid of trusting, of letting someone in, only to lose them." He reached for her hand. "But you came," he said, "and that means more than any fear." They rose slowly, walking together through the misty streets. Every step felt like a tiny victory over the shadows of the past. The city, wrapped in quiet fog, seemed alive and forgiving. Their relationship was not perfect. There were arguments, doubts, moments of fear. But each challenge strengthened them. Every disagreement, every long silence taught them patience, honesty, and the courage to trust again. Winter arrived. Snow covered the streets and rooftops. Mark and Anna walked hand in hand, sipping warm coffee, laughing at small things, enjoying quiet moments together. "You know," Anna said one evening, "I don't remember the last time I laughed like this." "With me?" he asked, smiling. "With real joy," she replied. "You made me believe in happiness again." "And you helped me live," he said. "Not to fear." They sat quietly, watching the city wake up under the soft winter light. The past was still a shadow in their hearts, but the future was open, full of possibilities. "Sometimes love is simply allowing yourself to be present with someone," Anna smiled. Mark smiled back. The wind stirred their hair, and the world seemed warmer, brighter, more real. They walked on together, hand in hand. That simple act, being together despite everything, was the strongest proof that love can overcome fear. And in that moment, both knew, this was the beginning of everything they had waited for.